So let's kind of jump into our topic today. Great quote that I saw there, right? Life is too short to live little. Desmond Disraeli, that was a prime minister over in the UK. So let's talk a little bit about living big. Because when I was 28 years of age, I was anything but living big. Because on July 28th, 1992, me and my friend, I was working for him and his brother, we were lowering a metal ladder that hit electric lines that we didn't think we were going to hit. And about 8,000 to 10,000 volts of electricity went into both of my hands and went out both of my feet. I had holes in them. And it killed me and it killed my friend Bruce, 36 with 3 kids. I came back. That's why the title of the book is Back from Heaven's Front Porch. And I'll give a few of those away. So this whole notion of living big is something near and dear to passion of mine. And anything I do for the rest of my life will be connected to supporting all of us on that journey through writing and books and whatever may come. Now for me, living big, see how this lands for you, is a combination of happiness, like this little dude. Happy is in the moment. See how it's an adjective? So it would answer the question, how is your now? When you're in the now, do you reflect on that? And do you think, is there pleasure now? Am I content with what's going on? So happy is very much now. And then the second side of it is not achievement. I would say that it's this. Notice the difference. When I talk to people about their achievements, many times they start talking about work. Sound familiar to anybody? Hey, listen, I know Marriott's a big part of your life. I get that. What about the rest? So think to yourself, what creates happiness and fulfillment? I think the first thing we all need to do is have a vision. And a vision is the ability for us to imagine something that needs to be real. 3 things I want you to consider, and we're going to use BIG as an acronym. First thing is, once you get really clear on the vision and the life you want to create for yourself over the next 6 months or the next year, what are your beliefs about it? So when you write a real big, bold vision for yourself, you want to make sure your beliefs are lined up. Now, oftentimes our beliefs come from past experience, which is not real anymore. So your teachers and your coaches and your parents, and by the time we were 18 years of age, we heard no or you can't do something 118,000 times. The outcomes that we have in life right now, what we create for ourselves, what you lead your property to, is really based on the actions that we're going to take, right? Or that we don't take. Procrastination is a pretty nasty action sometimes, isn't it? The gift that we have is that we can create our own beliefs. Very easy. The way to do it is this. When you hit the proverbial brick wall, you stop and you ask yourself, we become conscious of these things. What area of my life do I need to improve right now? In terms of the I here for living big, and Lauren talked about it, how many of you would say you're inspired, in spirit? Anybody? See, motivation is external. I would suggest that we all don't want to rely on that. In spirit comes from your heart. I'm doing a lot of research on the heart. A lot of research says the heart's the first muscle formed right now. It's got 60 times the amount of electrical current than your brain has. 5,000 more times the electromagnetic that they can measure. When your heart is in coherence with your brain and you're in a good state, that energy can be picked up 8 feet away from you. They can measure it. Have you ever been with somebody, they walk in the room and you go, man, I just like being around that person. Inspiration comes when it's not about you. There's an energy available to us. It's in all of you. It's in me. And when our body stops, it will not. Think about it. Last is what? What do you think? Beliefs, inspiration. What do you think the G stands for? Huh? Good? No. Huh? Who said giving? All right, come up. What's your name? Come up here. Come on down. What was that show?
I just wanted a free book.
What's your name?
Tana.
You just wanted a free book. You got one, Tana. Come here, give me a hug. Now, here's the thing, though. I gave you two.
Okay.
You got to give one away. So those of you that just gave probably added time to your life. There are a tremendous amount of studies that say when we give, our body, our brain, our heart release those chemicals. Oxytocin, it's the happy drug when we hug somebody. It puts really healthy chemicals into our body. A lot of studies out of Stanford, out of Harvard, where people are getting older, the ones that volunteer live longer. So you want to think about your beliefs. How do you create inspiration for yourselves? How do you create inspiration in the teams that you lead? The culture of your property, right? The culture, we talk about that so much. Your culture is the collective beliefs of everybody on your property. That's it. We have the question marks, don't we? And as I've talked with you over these past 30 minutes, hopefully you saw two gifts in what I presented to you. We all have the gift every moment, every day, to develop a vision for ourselves. Even when life sucks. Here's the question. What's it going to be like when it doesn't? That's your vision. Move towards that. The other gift we have is our question marks. As we head out, you take a look at one of my favorite quotes, George Bernard Shaw. Life is not about finding yourself, but rather about creating yourself. My hope is that when you leave here, you develop a big, bold vision. You watch your beliefs. You really tap into the power of spirit that we all have inside of us. And I think you probably all give now. So you got that one marked off. And my hope is that you have tremendous happiness and fulfillment in all of your question marks. Enjoy the week. God bless, and thank you very much.